I think it's live now. I couldn't figure it out. Is anyone there? I tried to do it on the computer and it didn't work. So here I am. What do I do now? I don't know. Well, hey, Brian, there's someone here. There's someone here now.
Who you got?
I don't have on my glasses. I don't understand. I think our internet is not great, but
I don't think that's
so
it.
I'm doing this on my telephone, but I can't see the chats.
Oh boy.
Arizona Homestead Project and Chad Ryan.
I don't know what to do.
We can just talk, but apparently we can't comment back. But, I mean, we can't. Yes, we can. So, sit down here beside me, and you read the things. It says, the solar project came out.
Oh, nice lighting.
No. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't do that. You shouldn't have done that.
Well,
it's okay.
what's up, y'all? Hey, there's Jim.
Oh, hey, Jim.
And Jessica.
This lighting is too bright for me.
Well, we're in the dark otherwise.
I think I liked being in the dark.
I missed the comment earlier. I'm not sure.
I feel like a roach who
Lighting is
has
great.
been. I need to run.
Wow. I just got done working like 30 minutes ago, so.
He's been working a lot. I need a visor because it's too bright.
What are we talking about? What?
We're having a happy hour and
Oh.
I have a drink, but Brian
Oh,
Brian does not.
I do not.
I'm sorry, the light's too bright. He put the bright.
Are
He
you
put them in the
serious?
bright
You want it
lights.
to be? You want it to be dark?
No, I don't want it to be dark. What does that say?
Damn, I quit drinking. Arizona Homestead Project. I need to run for beer. Dang, be right back. What you drinking? Jim says, Green
Oh,
Dream Project,
Jim.
what you drinking?
So I don't know, Jim. Have you ever heard of tamarind?
Oh, did you
I
make
should have
another
brought-
one of those?
Yes.
Do you want me to get the bottle?
Yeah, go run and get the bottle.
The bottle's the best part of it.
I feel like I just woke up or I'm under
You
an.
look like you just...
He says I look like I just woke up. I feel like I'm in the interrogation lights. So, my friend Minerva, who
We've heard of tamarind.
my friend, a beautiful Mexican chica named Minerva, turned me on to this tamarind vodka.
What's that say?
I can only have
Spicy
two.
tamarind
I'm
vodka.
I cut myself off
It's a
at
cool,
2.
colorful bottle.
It's
Well,
like
it's just
what
a
do you call
wrap,
it?
but
Day
it's
of the
pretty
Dead.
cool. It's a super cool bottle.
Yeah. Anyway, it's kind of spicy.
Tastes like garbage. Hot garbage.
He doesn't like it. It's kind of an acquired taste. Anyway,
Oh, that's excellent camera work.
someone said that you get down there.
I'll just have to keep
You get down
squeezing
there.
it and-
I think we need to bring up, or could we get someone makeup? Can we get makeup out here to get the shine off of
Alcohol
Brian's head?
bottles are usually pretty cool. Yeah.
I have a feeling my arm's gonna give out soon.
Oh
But
yeah, you're not gonna be able to hold that
okay,
up
so
that
what I
long.
was gonna say is, some of you may have been wondering.
You may have been wandering.
I
don't know.
I wander a lot. Anyway, some of you may have been wondering about the solar panels, about how he just, Mr. Price put out some solar panels, but then nothing ever happened after that.
I decided to just leave them out there.
We decided that 6 panels was plenty. Right?
Yeah, so in case anybody's wondering, I've been wondering. Jim says. So, I learned a lot about solar, and I tried to explain some of it in some videos, and that's obviously that's still all going to happen. I did build the solar mount and put 9 panels on it, but when it came time to run the who needs electricity? When it came time to run
It's
the power
overrated.
down here to the trailer, it's a ways, something like 200 feet or something. So that's a good bit of wire, and it's got to be a good size wire to get it that far. And I didn't understand all the details of how to kind of. I wanted to kind of stop along the way at the shed up the hill there and still make it down here, and I didn't kind of get all my questions answered. So what happened basically was we put it off.
What's that say?
The pioneer lifestyle in the 21st century. So we put it off for long enough that essentially we kind of survived most of the summer by just using the generator, a few hours a day here and there when we needed it. So when we got kind of late into the summer, then it became, well, it wasn't really worth it, right, to run the wire and all that stuff. So basically, we've just decided to hold off on finishing that project until it's time to put the electricity where it really goes, because bringing it down here to the RV was really just a temporary thing, and it's a long run that would cost some money, and it would only serve us for a fairly short amount of time, and then it doesn't really serve a purpose after that. So I wasn't willing to put the money and time and effort into something that it just didn't seem like the payoff was there. So I have kind of held up on that. We are still going to go forward with it, but we'll wait until we really need it more.
We decided we
into the house.
needed a carport because it was really hot, and
Well, it also
that
sort
was
of
the next.
the carport also sort of is fairly key to our layout. The carport and the house are kind of go together on our land the way we've got them kind of situated. So I mean, the carport didn't have to happen before the house, but it kind of made sense just to put it there because the house kind of is based on, the positioning is based on where the carport is. When is the house getting started? So the idea with the house is
not soon enough
to start. Well, the idea was going to be to wait till after monsoon.
That
which
was my foot.
A carport is all you really need. I've told some of my family we're going to live under it. So.
That sounds like a wicked witch.
So the idea was going to be to hold off till after monsoon, but the monsoon didn't really do much other than the one bad storm we got here.
I can see it. What does that say?
Just put some walls around it. You're fine.
So I just want to clarify. I'm trying to think. Arizona Homestead. Oh, Trucker Warren?
That's Warren.
Warren. Hi, Warren. Oh, my gosh.
It takes her a minute.
So we watched another guy. It's Desert Homestead, and then there's Arizona Hot Homestead. I get them confused.
I think you might be asking what this says.
What this says? This is my menopause fan. For all you
it's
ladies
from
out there.
Menopause the musical.
Menopause the musical. When we went to Las Vegas.
So the house.
Yeah.
Pam saw a shiny object, so
I'm sorry, I get distracted easily. And this light is.
We do want to start the foundation and/or floor as soon as. It's a dude. Where's my car thing? As soon as the weather permitted. So basically, that could be really any time. The goal is to be prepared to do walls, straw bale walls, when kind of the dry season rolls around, which it's been a dry season for a while, but
hi, blissful.
But that would probably be like March. There's a window from or at least there should be a window from like March to June that should be just about bone dry. So that's going to be the target for putting up walls and plastering. So we'll do what we can to kind of prep for walls before that.
Did you say what month that's going to start?
I said March to June. Or March to June.
How about February instead? Can we do February?
No.
Why?
Because we won't be ready. You have to build.
I'm ready.
Just start stacking some straw out there, and you can live in that. I won't mind. That's when we were getting started, says Warren. Excellent. And our permit goes, we're on the 3-year permit. Our permit goes until August. So I'm hoping. I don't know. I've been meaning
Oh,
to.
that's bad.
There's a one of the folks from the county office. One of the inspectors actually
by?
has some office hours. No, he did not come by. One of them has office hours in
A
Benson.
lady came by.
She was
A
an
lady came
assessor, a tax assessor.
by. Oh, okay.
So one of them has office hours in Benson. I'd like to talk to him about the actual. I'd like to walk through kind of the process because, I mean, my very basic understanding is that they really don't care much about the inside or anything like that. So I'm kind of curious whether if we just kind of put up 4 walls and plaster the outside and put a roof on it, you know, if they'll kind of check the box and say we're done, and then we kind of just work the inside kind of at our own pace after that, or if more of the inside has to be done. So I don't have all the details yet of what that process actually. Yeah, Warren says I want to find that out. Yeah, so I'm hoping soon here. So as Pam said, an assessor came out. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, y'all. Thanks,
you,
Jim. So an assessor did come out, a tax assessor, just to kind of see how we were doing. And I was in the middle of the, yeah, and we could also do an extension too. But if you haven't noticed yet, Pam would not like me to do an extension for a year. So
we are not doing
an
extension.
That's not the plan, unless they won't allow us to kind of check the box off. Then I would apply for that extension. But the idea really is for us to, by the end of this summer, be in that thing, at least sleeping in it, right? Even if we had to kind of go back and forth with the trailer with some
point,
some
all
cooking
I want
or whatever. But
is some. I don't even care if it has plaster. I just want some straw bales with a roof on it. I would be.
I think you should start your own. Just stack them up out there.
Anyway. I'm gonna do it.
So the assessor came out and we talked a little bit, and she's the one who I asked her, I said, is there somebody I can talk to in Benson locally? And she said, yeah, one of the guys does kind of have a few office hours there. So I'm going to try and set up an appointment with him and just walk through the process. I don't know if he'll be the one that comes on the day we, set up for our inspection, but I want to ask him, what specifically do you do? Because I'm a little worried. I know with more regular inspections, you have to be careful about not going too far in the process before somebody looks at it, covering stuff up and stuff like that. Just dig a hole in the ground and live in that. So I don't want to go too far with anything that they need to see. I don't think that's actually the case. I really, like I said, I really just think they want to see that building and where it's at in relation to washes and property lines and things like that. But I've never done it, so I want to make sure. But
Jim's not living in his hole yet. But Jim and Jessica, they dug their hole. But
yes, I'm aware.
My arms are getting really tight. So I tried to. Brian's like, I'm not doing it. You got to figure it out.
Well,
so I tried to.
In case anybody's wondering, I did not just hang out after a week of dealing with chickens. How are you? Love your videos.
Thank you. I would like to have chickens someday.
I think we might. I've kind of changed my mind on that. I didn't think I ever really would, but what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So Pam decided she wanted to do a live. I realized I haven't had a video out in a while. I am doing something. She mentioned the carport, and some of you may have seen some references to it. This is a forced video. Yes, I've been forced to do this live. I will start a series soon on the carport, but
he has some carport footage, and I have some carport footage, but I have not been allowed to. I
am working a project, and I will be putting out some videos about it.
We all know how Brian likes to take his time and. What's that say? I can't
start doing regular lives, Jim says.
I want to start. It's hard
chickens
for
are
us.
Awesome. Oh, Warren has chickens, right? I think.
Yeah, they have goats and chickens. And...
Yeah, I that stuff never really interested me, but it was after the like having chickens and stuff. Even the gardening part of it. I mean, I think I'll get more into it after the house is done. And watching the Greensteading Summit, shameful plug.
What Greensteading Summit?
Jim's.
Oh.
Wow. Hi.
How soon they forget.
After watching that and seeing a lot of the people on there, I thought that was really neat.
Michael? Does that say Michael Phillips?
Illingby. More solar videos, please. I will. I definitely will. I hope people didn't mind that. I know I can be long-winded, so I kind of purposely set that up as a discussion between our friend Taylor and myself.
Boy,
What
can
green
you
setting
see?
summit?
I'm sorry, Jim. I know what green. I know. I'm sorry. I forgot.
But I will do the solar stuff again. But it's a little scary to do that, because I'm sure there's people out there that know so much more than me about that stuff, and they might watch that and go, "Oh, what's he talking about? He doesn't know what he's talking about." But
And I know there's probably people out there that wonder why. Oh, why isn't he just getting Derek to help? Well, Derek is very busy, and
Derek's building a house,
he's building a house. We don't want to bother him. Brian wants to figure it out on his own so he can help other people too.
I would love to, be able to really understand it myself. Thanks for saying my name properly.
Who said?
Illingby.
Oh, he said.
I like to understand it better myself, and
What? Read
I want to
everything.
carport too. Listen,
Read
so I have
everything.
to stop and read everything that comes on the screen.
I
because
have my
Pam can't see.
glasses, but
they're
I can't.
right here.
No.
They're right here, but she won't wear them. So
I'm so vain.
So I like to understand it myself well, so that in case anything goes wrong, I feel a little more prepared. And I'd love to be able to help others with that kind of stuff too. So, and I don't feel equipped to do that right. I feel like if I tried to help somebody else, I might get them into trouble. So I'm the kind of person that likes to understand every little detail. So that was one of the things that kind of obviously slowed me down, and eventually, one of the reasons I sort of stopped. But like I said, we got so deep into the season.
What's that say? Jim said something. It's Jim.
Oh boy, put your glasses on.
No, you don't understand.
Will it not
these
work?
are reading glasses.
So, but you're reading. But you're reading.
No, I can't.
Oh boy.
Wait. Hi guys from Prepper. Washington.
That's
Prepper.
Washington.
But see, I don't want to wear the glasses because I had my glasses on. I was editing a video and I had it all day. I know, I'm sorry. I had one drink. I had it on an empty
I'm
stomach.
so jealous of you all out there doing it. We've been watching on the sidelines for years, dreaming about moving. Hope to.
What?
That was quick.
It goes by quick. No, stop. Wait.
Oh,
I want to
sorry.
say something real fast. I wanted to do this on the big computer because right now I'm holding my phone. And all it did was do the spinny wheel thing.
I don't know what happened.
What? I don't know either. It's like the internet wasn't strong enough.
We had an issue when we started up our last. I don't think it's the internet. We had an issue when we started up our last live too, and we had to change over to a different one. It was really annoying, but
so if this
I don't really know.
If this starts shaking, it's because my arm is very weak.
Your arm is resting on the table. How? I mean, you could literally set that up against this bottle if you wanted.
Oh yeah, it's got a little holder thingy.
And you have you have the little thingy on the back.
Oh yeah, okay.
We always use our phone. Oh, we do have a tripod. Pam doesn't like to set that up. It's too much work. And she also has one of those little pop thingies on the back of her phone that she can just set it down.
Wait.
Oh, that might not be a good idea.
Is it out? Okay.
Are you guys able to run completely from solar now, or still needing generator supplement? Good question, Michael. We just within the past week or two, I suppose, use the little thingy. We just within the past week or two stopped using the generator. It's basically there's kind of this threshold. You need 2 more drinks to get the phone from shaking. Basically, there's this threshold around, high 90s, around 100 degrees, where if it's over 100 degrees, when the sun comes up, basically it'll get hot too early in the morning for us to really have enough to kick on the air and be comfortable. And the same thing at night when it starts to go down, if we leave it on just on solar at the end of the night, it takes too much energy with that heat to keep us comfortable for the whole night. Now, I've said this before, it isn't that this is where the six panels does bite us. It isn't that we can't hold enough
in the summertime
to do what I just described. We can hold enough, but if we allow our battery level to go below a certain level at night, and not the minimum level, but below a certain level, basically those 6 panels aren't enough to
we need more battery storage.
We need more panels.
I knew
Pam understands everything.
Darn it! I knew I was going to get it
We
wrong.
need more panels because so basically, you know, the battery will go down. The battery can go down to 42.8 or whatever the magic number is, right? That it wants to shut off.
I have
But
21 SWAT panels. Michael said.
12. He has 12. Still not enough. Oh, it's still not enough for you. That's quite a few. We're running on 6.
Wait,
We're gonna jump up to 15.
I want to clarify that I am not.
4 kilowatt.
I am not intoxicated. I just have had one drink. This is how I am all the time. Peter, what?
Anyway,
I
forget what I was saying.
My arm looks like Incredible Hulk's arm.
So yeah, when it dropped down to the low 90s, basically, which it did finally, that problem of it getting really hot early in the morning and staying hotter at the end of the day kind of calmed down a little bit, and now we can run with just what we have. But again, it's not that our batteries don't have more energy in them. It's just that if we let them go below some point, we won't recover that energy the next day before needing to turn the system on again, you know, needing to use it again for air conditioning. So that is our issue, and it's a lack of panels. So that was why I was trying to get the additional panels up. But like I said, once we got through the majority of the summer and we hadn't really connected yet, then it just didn't make sense to connect anymore. It's not worth the trouble and the expense now because we can survive now. You have more panels. When are you putting them up? LOL. They're up. They are up.
They are
but
up.
I have not. What I haven't done. Basically, I have 6 panels on a mobile. You know, what do you want to call it? Our little trailer outside of here, with the equipment inside of it, and I put 9 panels on a ground mount up the hill. And the idea was to then move the solar equipment up the hill, and I just didn't do that final step of moving it. We don't have AC and run our evaporative cooler into the evening. Works great.
Does that use a lot of water?
I've never had one of those. I've heard they work well, but it does take water.
Jim
tried it out, I guess.
Tried it, I guess, and it does use. We used to use them in Texas. When
I don't have any experience with them, so I'm not sure.
We had to hook a hose up to it.
But I know it's an option, but I think it takes a decent amount of water.
As soon as we get out of this toaster oven,
yeah,
will be great. And right now, it's actually pretty good.
This is kind of the sweet spot for us, really, or at least real close to it.
It's hot in the evenings, or no, in the afternoon. But then the mornings, like this morning, 47 degrees.
Oh, Jim says it sucked up a lot of water.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of water here in Arizona.
Yeah, especially with Jim, too much for us. With Jim, we are on a well. We probably could get away with it. But when you're collecting your own and you've got a limited supply, I think it's tough to justify the evaporative cooler. So
yeah, even though we are hooked up to a well, I just don't. I really try to conserve water. It's probably just because my whole life.
And we want to get in those good habits too, because we are going to transition.
My dad was always like, only use what you need. That was always hammered into our brains. How about you, as a child?
I don't know. A little, but...
It was more like turn off the lights when you leave the room. That was always...
Oh, yeah, sure.
That was always a big one. This isn't a hotel. Did you get that one a lot as a kid?
Yeah. What type of AC do you have now? Is it just the rooftop RV? So... this is Michael again. Our rooftop RV air died literally like the second time we ever turned it on when we got out here. So
yeah, this is an old RV.
It needed a compressor, I think, and it was going to be like over $1,000 to fix it or something. So right in the beginning. So right off the bat,
in a barn.
I installed
yes.
I installed a mini split. I just cut a hole for the piping that goes out.
Oh yeah, we had a great time with that.
I just dropped in to say hi. It's Mike Daunt. Oh my gosh!
Who?
I worked with Mike Daunt. Hi, Mike.
Oh my gosh! Hi, Mike.
Good to see you.
Hi, both Mikes. We got 2 Mikes.
How many sear? I want to say it's not real. It's not super efficient or anything. It was fairly cheap. I think I want
Whew.
to say 17 or
It's
something.
pretty
I
hot
don't
in
think
here.
it's anything real special. If I had to do over again, I probably would have got something a little nicer. I would have spent a little more money. I think it would have been a little more efficient. It was fairly cheap. It does an okay job, but too low sear. Need like 25 to 30. I
Yeah,
think
you
I agree.
remember what happened?
It is not a Mr. Cool.
we
I've heard of
actu-
Mr. Cool.
We actually got something that had a defect in it, and we had
Yeah.
to send it back.
Our outdoor unit had a
No.
leak, so
We still have it, actually.
yeah, they sent us a new one.
Does anybody want it? If
We had
anyone
a-
wants it, you can have
If
it.
anybody wants a spare outdoor unit that might need a little work, but maybe you could fix it,
If you
you're
can
welcome
fix
to
it, you can have it.
it had a leak in it.
The mice are playing on it right
But
now.
but yeah, if you haven't seen our whole saga, they make 33 sear unit that is on my wish list. Yeah, so I think if we had a bigger sear unit, it would definitely do a better job in here, and it wouldn't draw as much energy. So that would be nice. This was my first experience with one. Like I said, if I had to do it over again, I probably would have put a little more money into it, but that's all right.
Every time I take off my glasses.
Oh,
It's
there's
Taylor and Melissa.
Taylor home from work.
Hey, Taylor, Melissa. Taylor, how are you liking your new job? I want to know.
We had quite an ordeal getting that thing set up. Both, my own, some of it self-inflicted. I installed it myself, and I didn't know completely what I was doing, but I did an okay job, I think. But then we had people come out to kind of start it up, to not necessarily charge it because it comes charged, but they had to do something with the lines and stuff, and I didn't have the equipment for it and everything, so we had somebody do that, and we ended up having to do that 2-3 times for various issues. So not only did it cost us a little bit of money to get people to come out here, but also there were times where it would behave fine for a little while and we'd be cool, and then all of a sudden we wouldn't be cool, and we couldn't tell whether it was blowing cold air or not. It was because it was kind of that lukewarm, and you're like, is that cold? Or so.
Ooh, boy, we got 13. We got 13 or 14 watchers. Well, it was kind of a...
As a lot of people out there, I imagine, know that are doing something similar to what we're doing, you kind of have to justify each of these decisions along the way, right? Because a lot of these things are temporary. If you're in an RV like us, and you're not planning on being in an RV forever, you're like, well, do I do this upgrade or this change or this whatever, right? So you have to make those decisions and decide whether it's worth it.
So he said, how about now? It works great now.
We have had a nice stretch for quite a while after we got it
sometimes
set
it's
up.
too hot for it to keep up with.
Oh, they're saying Mr. Cool or maybe Panasonic has a 33 sear.
Yeah, we're always cool.
We've been pretty good for a while. Mitsubishi has
the
one.
The light is too bright for me. I don't like bright lights.
We're gonna look like we're in a dark room if I turn that off.
And maybe they don't need to see us. Turn it off and see what it looks like.
All right.
Nobody's gonna care. I don't think. I mean, all 4 people who are. Oh yeah,
nice blue light.
Oh, I like it. The light is hot. Also, it's putting out heat.
Well, we're trapped in a corner over here.
And I am putting off heat because I am at the age where I emit heat.
So what else did you want to talk about?
Does anyone have any questions?
Now you put your glasses on.
Well, I want to see the questions when all these questions come up.
Anyway, I don't know. I think Pam was just itching to do something. If I go full screen, I can see you, but not the comment feed. Yeah, I just see the comments pop up one at a time while we're on the phone here. If we were on the big computer, we'd have the whole chat, but...
Looks like you're in the clun? What's the clun?
What's the clun?
Club?
Club? Club?
Jim, are you doing
Club. Oh, in the club. Well, that took 3 tries, but we got there. Yeah, this is interesting. I don't know why it's
thank you for moderating.
kind of blue like this. I'm not sure, but I think Pam just wanted to check in because I haven't made.
Well, normally.
Oh, there's Craig.
Hey,
Craig. MLP.
So,
I like it.
So normally we usually do something fun on the weekends, but we weren't doing anything, and I wanted to do happy hour and do a live because Midlife Prices has not had a video out in a very
What?
long time.
But
No, just go ahead. Be yourself. I want you to be
I just want to go on record. Midlife Prices is not my channel. It's our channel.
But I'm busy. When I'm busy on my channel,
Taylor
I
just
can't-
asked how the carport is.
Taylor didn't tell us that. We're going to ask you later about your job.
So,
The carport is coming along.
Craig, we got an old coworker on here.
What's up, Craig? Ow. Uh-oh.
So the carport, all the posts are up. I don't want to spoil the surprise for. Are you all right? Spoil the surprise for anybody. But I have a bunch of posts up for our carport. So I've been doing a lot of concrete, digging holes, filling with concrete, a lot of string lines and levels and things because the ground isn't very level. So it's been interesting. It's been a little slow, like everything I do, but we'll get there. And I'll be putting out some videos soon.
Periodically, I have cramps. I did an ab workout today, and I got a cramp in my ab. Oh my gosh.
Levels.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I was hoping this wouldn't happen.
Are you gonna break something or?
I broke a hip. I think I broke a hip. No, it's my, you know how I get those cramps in my abs sometimes? This is real life, folks. You're getting the real deal.
This is my life. Welcome to my life.
He's a good man, y'all. I mean,